Roads Rants for Black and White Sports. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for future XFL coverage. XFL Draft today. Also, the XFL has announced their Tier 1 quarterback signees. Okay, as we know, there's a Tier 1 that are high-paid quarterback signees that each team has. They call it a premium spot. Here is the quarterbacks that have been signed. Of course, Landry Jones was signed by the Dallas Renegades. Matt McGloin, 5-year NFL career, 1-6, 58% completion percentage, 11 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Most notably with the Oakland Raiders, if anybody remembers that. Here's another big name, particularly from college. There's a couple of huge college names on here. Cardale Jones, the former 4th-round pick of the Bills. But most notably, a massive college career. He won a national championship with the Ohio State Buckeyes in 2014. Big college career, big college name going to the XFL. So Landry Jones is a big name, particularly from college. Cardale Jones is a big name, particularly from college. Aaron Murray, another formerly big name. He was 4 years at Georgia. He did not translate in the NFL, and I'm here to tell you he was not great in the AAF either, okay? Kind of disappointing. I'm surprised he got one of these premium spots if you want to know the truth. Philip Walker, a former undrafted free agent for the Indianapolis Colts. He was at Temple. He threw for almost 11,000 yards at Temple. Brandon Silvers. This is a very interesting name. Brandon Silvers was really good in the Alliance of American Football. In my opinion, next to Garrett Gilbert, he was the best quarterback talent I saw in the AAF. He started 2 games for the Express, threw 800 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. He was a 4-year starter at Troy with 71 touchdowns. Here's another AAF alum, Luis Perez. Okay, he started for the Birmingham AAF team. He did not have great stats, I'm here to tell you. Only a 52% completion rate. But I think he got a cup of coffee during training camp with the Eagles, if I remember correctly. St. Louis Battlehawks, an undrafted kid, Jordan Tatamumo, out of Ole Miss. Big-time college player, you know. I mean, these big-time schools had 342 rushing yards and 6 scores in college. Now, let's go to the actual draft tracker. Okay, this is the DC Defenders. As we know, there's Cardale Jones showing up there. Any other names that stand out to me? Jarrell Presley out of New Mexico. Any NFL guys? Tyree Jackson, quarterback out of Buffalo. I'm looking for some notable NFL or former NFL standouts on here that might catch my attention. Here's one I can tell you that was a very good college player, Scooby Wright out of Arizona. He played in the AAF. Was very surprised he didn't work out in the NFL. Connor Cook, Michigan State starting quarterback, former, was the backup in Oakland for a half a second. Matt McGloin and Connor Cook are both in this league. Here's another one, Sammy Colts, a big-time college wide receiver. Of course, was in the NFL. Now he is in the XFL. Jalen Saunders out of Oklahoma. And another one, Andre Williams, running back from BC. This guy was a monster in college at BC. I know he had over 2,000 rushing yards one season. Really, he was a big-time college player. A star college player, I can tell you that much. let's see, who else do we have here? DeMarcus Ayers out of Houston was a big time college player. Marquise Williams, quarterback, North Carolina. Yes, he was the starting quarterback for North Carolina and a damn good one after Mitch Trubisky got drafted by the Chicago Bears. Here is Cyrus Crondro from Alabama, Jerron Jones, tackle, Notre Dame. All of these, to people that follow college football, are real names, people that had a lot of college success that are coming to this league. And that is going to be on the offensive line for the New York Guardians. Dallas Renegades, there's Landry Jones. Lance Dunbar, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys. Cameron Artis Payne, who played for the Rams. A couple of good running backs, guys that started NFL games. And let's see, who else do we have? Tampa Bay. I'm still surprised by the Aaron Murray thing. A great college quarterback, but he wasn't good in the AEF. I'm really surprised by that. Christian Michaels, formerly of the Seattle Seahawks. Matt Jones, who was a running back, I believe, for the Bills at one point, and a former star quarterback for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Matt McCants, a tackle. And I am still looking here. This thing's refreshing because the draft is going on right now. J.C. Amaro, tight end, Texas Tech. He was in the AAF. He had a little cup of coffee in the NFL. So if this thing goes back to the top on me, it's because somebody else got announced in the draft. So I'm trying to give you all the big names I can see right off the bat. Trey Williams out of Auburn, and that would go to the Los Angeles Wildcats. Okay, so that's the bigger names right now that have been drafted. That's the quarterbacks that have been drafted. It's funny. I wonder, no Johnny Manziel. I don't know if Johnny took his name out of this. I don't know if Vince decided he wouldn't want Johnny to play, because Johnny had been signed and played like one series for Memphis in the AEF and then got hurt. He got really knocked around. You tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. That is a XFL update. I know that seemed kind of rough because it was all over the place, but you got a draft list that was refreshing as I was trying to go through it. So because the draft is still going on. If any big names pop up, I will bounce in with breaking news. Peace. I'm out. Make sure you hit subscribe.